Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bev Davis. I'm a children's book author, and I'd love to read you a little bit from my first book, Great Gray, Exceeding No Expectations. It's about a little elephant who is treated very poorly, bullied, and marginalized because he was imperfect, like everybody else. Please listen to my story. Thank you. Here's the cover. Great Gray. The beautiful Saguna and the powerful Prabir, two respected elephants in the Indian village called Anapur, were anticipating the birth of their first calf. The expected Saguna had waited a long, long time for this event. She dreamed of her perfect calf. They would parade proudly throughout the tropical forest, showing off their little one. Prabir, the proud papa, was planning many things he would teach his son. Of course, it would be a male, and he would teach him to hunt, to knock down trees, making way for buildings and roads. The name Saguna means virtuous, and the name Prabir means hero or brave one. And here's our first page. See? There they are, showing the little guy how to do things. Let's see what happens next. Oh, Prabir's greatest dream was for his son to carry the Maharaja, which is like a king, in festivals and parades. His honor was passed from his baby's grandfather and was now his honor. He would teach his son to strut with his ears wide and forward. His back would be covered in jewels, and his tusks covered in gold. He would be the most beautiful elephant with the proudest father. They would name him Atal, after his great-grandfather, because there would never ever be another elephant such as him. Atal means matchless. And here he is. They're imagining how he's going to look carrying the Maharaja in the parades. But let's see where we go next. Oh, you'll like this, moms and dads. For 22 months, the couple dreamt about what life would be like when their 200-pound bundle of joy arrived. 200 pounds. His perfectly shaped ears would not exceed the height of his neck, and his hearing would be especially good. They would teach him how to use his trunk as a straw to squirt water in his mouth. Santosh, as a little boy, means happiness. He is his young Mahout, which means keeper. Santosh would spend 26 days of the month with their son as he began to train him to wear the vahana on his back. The vahana is the carrier that the people ride on when they are riding on an elephant. Vahana. The boy would bathe their son and teach him to cool his blood in the great jungle by fanning his ears. Yes, everything was ready. There he is. There's Santosh and the baby cooling his ears. But let's see what's next. Well, the great day arrives, and Saguna, the mama, was surrounded by all the female elephants as she began to give birth. Everything went well, but as the baby was being ready to meet his papa, they noticed something was not quite right. Wonder what that could be. Yes, he was a boy. Their son had 4 legs, count them 4, and soft brownish gray skin with small tufts of hair. His trunk was absolutely perfect, the perfect length for this absolutely perfect calf. But as they began to unfurl this baby's ears, the elephant named Sneh, which means love, says, "Oh dear." Mama scrunched her brow and said, "Oh dear, what?" "There seems to be something not quite right with his ears." "How can that be?" Saguna questioned. "He's perfect in every way." "Well, here, look." His mother stared at her newborn, surprised at what she saw. This is what she saw. A little different, huh? Yes, it was true. He did have 2 perfect ears. His right ear was where it should be, on the right side of his head. But the other ear rose on top of his head. See, like on our little stuffy here. The female elephants tried and tried again to straighten his ear and to bring it around to the left side of his head. "It must be twisted. It must be twisted." "Let's hold it down with these stones. I'm sure that's all we'll need," says Sneh. They pushed the ear to the left and weighed it down with several flat stones. And you know what happened? Boing! Boing! It went straight up. Oh boy. The ear went to its original position like a little flag on a mast. Oh boy, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now, Gray? Oh my goodness. What will we do? "His father is waiting impatiently to see him," said his mother. "Oh, I've got an idea. We'll cover his ears with a long silk cloth. Maybe it'll just take a little time and the ear will fall into its proper place." I bet you that'll happen, don't you? Mm-hmm. 2 female elephants took the little one, wrapped him in silk, and then presented him to his father. Here he is, all wrapped up in silk. Cute as a bug. Look at that guy. Look how cute. Uh-oh, but I think something's going to happen. What do you think? Daddy says, "Oh, what a perfect calf my son is. He will walk proudly with the Maharaja on his back." And just as he said that, the little elephant's silk wrapping opened, and out popped his ear. Boing! "What is this?" Prabir said as he stared at the ear perched on top of his son's head. "This will never do." "Oh, we're sure it'll settle down. Look at him. He's perfect in every other way," Saguna reassured her husband. "Bah! He'll never be able to carry the Maharaja, the king. But he'll never amount to anything," his father trumpeted. Oh, look at that. He's really mad. He had very high expectations. Let's see what happens next. "Oh, poor little Atul," cried Sneh. Sneh is the midwife elephant. "Atul? His name will not be Atul. That name will be saved for our next son. Our perfect son, Prabir shouted. Well, what should we name him then? He must have a name, cried the calf's mother. Oh, I don't care. That thing looks like a gray flag on top of his head. Just call him Gray. Well, that ends our reading for this afternoon. Tomorrow I'll read a little bit more, but boy, it's so disappointing how important looks are to this father. I think he looks awfully cute. It doesn't matter whatever we look at or whatever we can do, we're all included. We're all good. And we all should be accepted. If any of you out there have ever been picked on or bullied or treated badly for one thing or another, I hope that you'll tell your parents or tell your teacher or just talk to one another. And if you need some more help, you can go to my website, bevdavisauthor.com. I too was bullied as a child, and it's very hard. Once you're bullied, it's so easy to be bullied again. I would love you to contact me at my website, and I will get back to you. This is very important. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.